find your dreams come true. And no one can take it.
Yo, fellow bloodlusters, welcome to the stream, everybody. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing fine. Oh boy, uh-oh. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. There should be a settings tool somewhere. There we go, there. Okay. All right. Trying to find something real quick before we start up. Where would it be? Tab. Huh. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I was trying to find something, but oh boy, I need a. Seems like I've straight up forgot to test this old feature. You can hear me, but you can't see me talk. You can't see me move my lips, which is a bit of a problem. So we're kind of doing this live on stream. All this time I've been straight up trying to get my model working to move, but I haven't got it to where it matches my lips. And that's a bit of an issue. I'm trying to figure out where exactly you would do to system setting. I'm trying to get it to where you can sync the audio with the model. Oh, I think, okay. I have to go through. Hold on. Okay, doing weird stuff. Hold on. All right. Well, this is not the greatest start. Definitely not the greatest start. Namely due to the fact that in order for this to work somewhat decently, I have to enunciate my mouth in order to make my lips move, and yeah, I can't do that. My mouth is very, very minimalistic as far as like making words, and yeah, it's going to be very it's not looking good so far. I've made it. I got it to where I can capture. Should be capturing the voice on here. I don't know, virtual camera. No. Auto wink. No. I have to look at the camera. Okay. No. I can't want it to look at the camera. All right. This is basically all right. So this is basically me testing out the features for the for this whatchamacallit, for this new thing. Let me see if I have to set the microphone. All right, let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know why it's not working. This is very unfortunate, man. So sad. I really wanted to, I really wanted to try and use this program but unfortunately it's not capturing my voice. Darn it. This is how the stream is going to be. Oh, it's not good. All right. I'm going to try and look at something real quick, hopefully. Hopefully you'll be able to help me figure out how to get this lip sync going. Hold on. Up. Okay. Dang it. It's probably also, you can also do it with your phone. Oh, wow. You can actually use it for your Kinect. I don't have a Kinect, honestly. Oh boy. All right. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick before I move on to what the stream is, because I didn't think I had to go through all this type of stuff. All right, it's going through the face tracking. Does it have to be where my my camera needs to be forward? All right, hold on. Let me test something. All right. I don't know what this pendant's all that. It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. It's better lip syncing. For some reason, it's not working for me. It's not working for me as much. I don't know if it's because the particular avatar I'm using or it's the settings. Let me put this all the way down and see if there's anything changing. No, nothing changing again. Wow, is it something with me? All right, let me see. Let's see. Hold on, let me take this pop filter off and see if that helps. Sorry for the noise. All right, pop filter is off. The pop filter is off, and yeah, the microphone is literally right at my face. It is right at my face. You can hear everything on it, and yeah. You can see a little bit. You can see a little bit of the movement. I think it was because of the pop filter. Yeah, I think it's because actually the pop filter. There it is. There it is. I think we got it. Hold on. I think we got it. I think it was the pop filter. Let me see. Let me change some stuff. Sorry, we're doing this live. We're doing this live on camera. And I think it was because I had the pop filter on. So you're gonna hear a bit of pops here and there. So I do apologize for that. We're just testing stuff on the fly. But yeah, hold on one second. Okay, we got lips moving. Yeah, it was the pop filter. All right, it was the pop filter getting in the way. Hopefully the sound is decent with the pop filter off. I do have like a thing over the actual microphone, like a little cone, like a cone filter on that. But I also had like I had a thing to go over that, an actual like pop filter that you hook on your stand and it goes over your mic. I had that, but yeah, I think that's what it was getting in the way for me trying to do some stuff. All right, I think let me just set these all up. What it is, big fella? Yo, Grizzly Bruce, what is up? I'm testing and figuring out what's what on this new thingy that I am discovering called V-Up. This new weird VTuber program that I have literally found out, I think yesterday. To kill these kids tomorrow. I think I'll most likely be at work during the tournament, so unfortunately I probably won't be there to watch you destroy the kids out there, but I really do wish you the best of luck in the tournament, because I know there'll be some pretty good people out there, because yeah, from what I've seen from Serena's streams, they're pretty crazy as far as like their multiple top 8s. I've seen people win and just be consistent up there, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty crazy to see who's on top 8 and who gets to be like consistently up there. But I have no doubt that you'll be oh, you're not scared I pushed someone in weird shit. Well, I mean, if they happen to have a character with wheelchairs, we never know. It's Guilty Gear after all. They might have some like Dragon install super with that wheelchair. So it's great. Faust. Yeah. Not really. I think he's learned his lesson for the most part in the lore, I guess. Alrighty. I think we're decent. I think we have a decent stuff going up. I think this is the best I'm gonna have to do with the mouth of Sync. So yeah, hopefully it looks good for you guys. All right, we're about to go into why we are here tonight. Sorry for spending almost 30 minutes tinkering around and figuring out what's what. Guess I'm gonna have to put up this pop filter. No need for the pop filter anymore, because the program needs to see me lips and see him move. I mean, you can barely see him move now, but all right, okay. I think we're good to go. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just checking some stuff. All right, I think we're ready to go. Excuse me. Okay, so today is going to be somewhat relative short stream. It's going to be a just chatting stream, and yeah, it's going to be one pertaining to a particular type of thing. Is Apex Legends. Now, yeah, we already played Apex Legends on Tuesday, and yeah, We had the Gaiden event happening, and yeah, the Gaiden event is actually one of the more awesome events that we've had, and for me personally, because of the anime references that happened. But we're not talking about costumes. We're not talking about like cosmetics or just overall character tiers, you know, because everyone has their tiers, everyone has the stuff. But what we're doing is I'm going to show you what my personal take is on the weapons for Apex Legends. And boy, oh boy, do I have some stuff to say for my personal favorites. So, if you guys don't know, there's a bunch of weapons in Apex Legends. Some that are obviously broken, and some that are trash and people try not to pick up. But in the game where you have to just drop down and try to find any weapon that you have, sometimes the weapon that you have might be decent to carry you through earlier parts, and then and overall the feel of the gun could be your personal like preference, you know. And there are some guns out there that are like super crazy high tier, but unfortunately you can't really get the handle of how the gun works to get the maximized damage. And yeah, this is not a tier list about what is good or what is, you know, well, I will say like what is like overall what you need to get. This is me basically saying what I personally like to go for as far as like playing the game and trying to figure out what to run as far as like late game, finding out new weapons that I've discovered to where I'm like, oh, I can actually use this, or I'm trying to get better with certain aims and certain loadouts and figuring out stuff like that. So this is me giving you my personal favorite tier list, personal favorite guns in Apex Legends, whether they are good, whether they are bad, or whether they are in between. These are my personal favorite guns in Apex Legends. So with that being said, we have 5 categories, simple 5 categories, because I couldn't think anything past 5. So we got my favorite, which is the top of the line, my personal go-to like thing that I would like to run towards the end of the game. Awesome, which again, a gun that I would like to use, but not the one I would usually go to towards the end, but I would still use it every now and then. Pretty Good is some ones that I like to have like towards the early and mid, like the mid game, and stuff that I feel like is kind of underrated, or stuff that I like to use that people don't really like. Not my cup of tea, or weapons that are like might be decent, or it could be good in certain situations, but I'm not the personal fan of how it feels to use or something like that. And I'm sorry basically means like I'll grab you when I'm first touch the ground, but if I see a better gun, I'm switching that gun out immediately. And there's going to be several of these that might not be a fancy for a good chunk of people out there, and I do apologize for that. But with that being said, let's go out with the first one, the 30-30 repeater. So the 30-30 repeater is a marksman weapon, which is basically just like a buck rifle, where you can. It's basically like it's not really a sniper. It is a marksman weapon, so you can use scopes to where you can use for longer ranges, and it is mainly used as a poking long range weapon. So yeah, not really a gun that you would use close range or hip firing unless you have shatter caps, which then again it could be something that not be the best situations, depending on like, because sometimes the damage output, if you don't hit it right, ain't gonna be the best. But regardless of that, this gun right here, the 30-30 repeater, is going to be up here on the favorite. Yo, Manuel, starter pistol SSS tier. And we'll see. we'll see, Manuel. We'll see. But yeah, 33 repeater. Actually, my favorite gun that I'd like to use currently. As far as like, I kind of almost threw myself off of the screen. But yeah, 33 repeater. Oh, I've been doing fine, Manuel. Hopefully, you've been doing well too. Basically, I'm going over my favorite guns of Apex Legends. This is not like a what's good tier list, whatever. This is just my personal favorite tier list or guns that I like to use. So yeah, you just started, and yeah, I'm also testing out this model this program for my model. It's V-Up. I just learned that I need to remove my pop filter to make my mouth move. So yeah, that was an interesting discovery. Because yeah, I would like you guys to see the mouth move in its fine glory, and also you can see my eyes move. You can see my eyes move a little bit. Yeah, nice. My eyes can finally move a little bit. So yeah, testing this thing out. It's working decently so far. So hopefully this will be a new thing to use in the future. See, like I said, 33 repeater is what it's like now my favorite long range weapon to use. It is like my go-to. It is my go-to marksman / sniper type of long range weapon. Well, not really sniper. It's just a nice long range weapon that I like to use. Because I like if I can hit consistent shots with it. I like the way it hits. I like the way you're able to get a little bit more damage when you hold the shot, and just the overall like consistent damage input that you can dish out with to your opponent feels very nice. And most of the time when I'm able to get chips out, I'm able to get a crack in the shield and just finish it off with my other weapon of choice, which I'll get to in a bit. And then other than that, yeah, 33 repeater is an overall nice weapon that I like to use in end game. And yeah, it's something that I really like to use. So we have next up the alternator. Now the alternator would at one point be the weapon that I would use at end game, but nowadays not really the type of weapon that I would use. I would replace. I would still keep it for as long as I can if I don't find anything better, because this is still a good weapon, like an overall good weapon. I still like using it. Very nice. You can hit fire pretty well. You can have nice decent damage onto it. So I will say that it's going under awesome. Yeah, the alternator is going on awesome because I personally like using it and holding on to it. This one gun that I would like to use as much as I can until I find something better. But yeah, the alternator is a nice consistent damage, even though the rate to kill is very low compared to the other guns. I still like it. I have a better handle on it in general, and yeah, I do like the way this gun feels most of the time. And now we get to the Bocek. Now the Bocek, I personally have just started using, and yeah, it's something to where if you can get consistent shots out of it, the damage is ridiculous, more than the 30-30 and almost on par with the Sentinel. And yeah, it's a gun that, I mean, not a gun, it's a weapon that I personally like to try to get better at, and also to get a better scope, because sometimes getting a scope, this also goes for the 30-30, sometimes getting a scope for this is very unfortunate to get. But for the Bocek, it's going under awesome as well. And I'm just gonna put it over. I'm gonna put it over the alternator because I like to run this when I can. The 30-30 is a little bit more like consistent as far as like getting the ammo, whereas the bow is a little bit more scarce to get ammo. But yeah, the good thing about the Bocek is that if you manage to get hits off of your opponents, you get your arrows back from your enemies, and yeah, I just like the overall damage. You get like 60 damage if you hit consistent shots, and like close to 100, like 98 damage off of headshots, which is mad sick. And yeah, I like using this sometimes at the end, but if I get a 30-30, I most likely will replace it just because it's a lot more better as far as like for me to use. All right, now we got the Kara SMG, which is currently in the crafter right now. So most of the time I would actually not craft this as much. I would most likely just focus on the ground loot. But back when I had this in ground loot, I would use this a good chunk of the time. It has pretty much the same fire rate as a R99, but it handles a little bit better than the R99, and it is pretty much my go-to choice when I would like to use like a close range SMG. And yeah, but it is not my go-to last ring thing. Currently it's not my last thing to go to, like my all-time favorite. I am going to put it on awesome. It is a very awesome gun to use. It handles, the spray pattern is a bit different, but it has a nice overall damage output, and it's a very nice, fun handling SMG, and I really like it. So if I find it, when it comes back on ground loot, I'll definitely pick it up, and I'll be able to see if I can do some more damage to it. So you can do some damage, yeah. So other than that, we got four weapons in the bank. Got 4 weapons in the bank, and it's only been close to 40 minutes. Next up, the charge rifle. Now the charge rifle, it's not under I'm sorry, because I'll probably still run it if it's like the only sniper within my vicinity, but it is definitely not my cup of tea nowadays. It used to be my cup of tea. But not anymore. It used to, but yeah, now it's not my cup of tea. The damage it can do and the range it can hit from can be mad good as far as like getting some consistent damage from long range, but it requires a lot more handling on the controls than I would normally are used to, where you have to like really be good at your tracking in order to hit your shots to the fullest. And yeah, and also the fact that it reloads a hell of a long time, and it consumes so much ammo. It consumes so much ammo that it is not for me. So it is definitely not my cup of tea. But if there are no other snipers, which is honestly, I will find another sniper eventually. But if there are no other snipers and I drop down first, then I would use it. I don't mind using it. So, all right. So we got the devotion this time. The devotion is a weapon that if I was running Rampart, I might pick up. But it's something to where if I find any other LMGs out there, then I would definitely replace it. But I will say, just because I would replace it doesn't mean that I won't think it's any less good. I still think I like it, but it's going to be under pretty good. It's pretty good because if you can land your shots with it, even with the wind up, it's actually mad. It has some mad fire rate, and you can mow down enemies with it if you be able to land the shots. And also the fact that with Rampart, you can actually get a fast reload time. And yeah, I think it's actually a pretty decent weapon. I will say it does fall under the same downfall as the charge rifle. The fact that this weapon eats up so much ammo, and energy ammo is already scarce enough as it is. It's just the fact that I like the feeling of this more than the charge rifle, that I would pick this up as well. But also, the only reason why I would pick this up in the first place is because of Rampart. Because yeah, it's LMG and Rampart's good old LMG and stuff. Now, the EVA 8. Man, I used to love the EVA 8 back in the day, man. I used to love it. Oh man. Oh man, you're making me sad. Man, the EVA 8 making me sad. I miss the days when the EVA 8 can actually do some big damage, but not as much. But not as much. It's not. It sucks that when you try to get damage off of the EVA 8, you get mowed down instantly compared to other shotguns, which I will get to in a bit. But unfortunately, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, EVA 8. You were once the fun shotgun that I like to run besides other shotguns, but yeah, unfortunately, you will definitely be straight up ignored until there are possibly some patches to make it slightly better. Yeah, I imagine all these guns are fun in Titanfall. I can imagine all these guns were fun at Titanfall. But here in Apex, the EVA was pretty great, but then it got nerfed pretty heavily, especially nowadays, that it doesn't deal as much damage as it used to. So I'm sorry, EVA 8, you are the first weapon I would have to put in the lowest tier of I'm sorry, and I wish it wouldn't happen. I wish it wouldn't happen, but unfortunately that is the case. So yeah, on to the flatline. Onto the flatline. Now, this weapon I'm slowly trying to get more used to, because most of the time I've ran either the alternator or I've run the carbine, which I'll get to in a bit. But yeah, I'm slowly trying to get better with it, and sometimes I would try to run this as my close range weapon of choice. Because even though it can be used for like a long range type of session, I think I find it a little bit more better for me to have it as my secondary close range, because the way you can use a hip fire for it is pretty good, and consistent damage output is strong, like very strong, especially for close battles. Though I will say, it is not it's not like the one I would go to like straight off the bat, but it is definitely awesome to use. The flatline is definitely awesome for me to use, and it has gotten more awesome the more times I use it. Maybe eventually it'll become my favorite, but for right now, there are other ones that I like that are a lot more consistent. All right, so we got the G7 Scout. So the G7 Scout. The G7 Scout is a weapon that I kind of ran a while ago before it was in the care package, and that was me before not really getting the hang of marksman weapons like I am currently. So now that I'm more used to marksman weapons, I find that the G7 Scout, the Scout is a little bit more appreciated in my eyes. So I would put it under pretty good. It is not the care package weapon. If someone pings this, and if I didn't have the 3030 repeater, I would definitely get the Scout. But if I already have the 3030, then unfortunately I probably wouldn't have that here, unless I get this gun and then take the Scout out. If I didn't have have a Scout for it, I would take the Scout off the G7 and then just chuck the haul off to the side where some person hopefully never gets it. But yeah, I haven't actually done that, by the way. I haven't actually switched off the sights off of the Ava. I mean, not the Ava, the Scout. I don't know why I'm calling the Scout the Ava for some reason. I think I just got Ava in the brain. I don't know why. But yeah, the scout, I never took out the scout for this. I never had the opportunity. I just thought of that in my head. But yeah, I would still use the G7 scout if I didn't have any other marksman weapon, or maybe if I didn't have other marksman weapon I would definitely like probably switch it up from the for the bow check. Though I do like running, if I have the scout, I would definitely run the sight. If I have the sight for the bow check, the right sight, which is a 3 times, then I would still keep the bow. That's how good it is. All right, we have the Havoc. Now the Havoc is something to where I'm like, there's certain conditions that I would use the Havoc for. If they have a turbocharger, I will most likely try to run this as much as I can with the turbocharger, even though the energy ammo scarce is big. But having the turbocharger on this is makes a big difference, and especially if you get it fully kit with the level 3 mag. So yeah, this is honestly a very, very dangerous weapon if all the stars align and you get all the attachment for it. But if you just get it off the ground and you try to go into battles with it, you got to be very prepared for that wind up. And if you're not prepared, you can like not be ready to trade or do damage off the bat. But still, I would still pick it up and still try to do some damage with it. So it's going to be under pretty good. I put it under pretty good. I think it is a weapon that I would love to use, and I won't have it towards end game unless I have the right attachments for it. But as far as like just having it, what's wrong with the red guns and why do you hate Raid on Red? Well, this red gun is a shotgun that used to be good, but unfortunately the damage is not good, and there are other better red shotguns out there that I would pick up besides the EVA 8. That's unfortunate. If Respawn would buff the weapon, I would probably put it under pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately it's under the lowest rank currently. It might change in the future, but currently that's how it's going to be. But yeah, like I said, Havoc, the Havoc is going to be under pretty good, especially with its it's mainly because of how much you have to kit this thing up in order to make this usable towards end game. But off the ground, yeah, it's going to take some work, and yeah, work is work, and sometimes people don't want to use work. All right, we got the Hemlock. Now the Hemlock, I used to be kind of on board with the Hemlock. Honestly, I used to be on board with the Hemlock because if it actually helped me try to be a lot more precise with my aim, because if you land those burst shots with that thing, it is going to be very dangerous for your opponent. Landing those burst shots can really deal some immense damage. But as time went on, trying to get burst damages onto this was unfortunately feeling more of a chore than just going in and just like trying to run and gun. So unfortunately, it's not going to be my cup of tea. Now, when I get it, I'll definitely use it, and I'll definitely try to make the most of it. But if I find any other marksman weapon, or if I find like a flatline to replace it, I'll definitely replace this with a flatline and be on my way. So yeah, it is not my cup of tea anymore. It used to, but it's yeah, it is definitely something that I wish I was able to be better with it, but unfortunately I'm not. So yeah, sorry to people who use the Hemlock. It's actually a pretty nice weapon. I actually have battle pass skin for it, which actually feels really good to get damage off of it or kills off of it. It feels really nice, but other than that, then yeah, it's unfortunate I can't rate this any higher. All right, the Kraber. Now, believe it or not, I have not used much of the Kraber. And the multiple times that I've have used the Kraber, I have not really been a person to hit my shots. Shocker. So with that being said, I am not going to put it under not my cup of tea, nor am I going to leave it off the ground, because hell, other people are going to be better at it than me. So I'm definitely picking this up, but I'm going to have to put this in pretty good. Now, you people are here just coming in thinking like, why are you not putting this in your top tier? Why ain't you? Because it's not a tier list of the best guns. This is the tier list of my favorite guns to use. Remember, this is just me picking guns that I would personally like to use towards like end game or just like playing fights, you know? So yeah, if I ever see a Kraber and no one picks it up, I'll pick it up because I don't want the opponent to pick it up. But the thing is, I gotta be like super like mad patient to get those shots, and most of the time those shots are gonna miss, and it's gonna be sad times. It's when I do hit the shot. I did manage to hit one Kraber shot one time. Fun list. It is definitely a for fun list. It is a very for fun list. But yeah, I did land a Kraber shot, and unfortunately it's during this particular patch where the headshot damages has been reduced. But I still managed to hit my shot. It was like the base 158 or something, 150 damage. And I did that one shot, and the team decided to go in, so I came in and went in with my gun. I only shot that thing once. And it felt good to actually hit something with the Kraber. It actually did feel great. But yeah, it's still fun to use. I like to try to get better at it if I can. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's one of those times where I have to use a sniper to be like insanely still. Sometimes I would like to, sometimes I'll like move and just move around. This thing I had to like have an entire mental focus compared to all the other snipers out there. Okay, so we got that down. Next up, we have the L-Star. Now the L-Star, kind of similar to the Eva. It was pretty great, but then nerfs happened to where it's not as playable, and yeah. Even if I was a Rampart, I would still not try to pick this up. If I had no choice, then I would have to pick it up and try to do some stuff. But the L-Star is a gun that it's just like, it's very unfortunate. The damage can be pretty good. The damage can be pretty good on it, but it's surprisingly hard for me to control, and I can never get the feel of how to really make it work, especially on hipfire, because it has pretty much the same reticle as the Eva 8, but with the Eva 8 it's a shotgun, so I have a general idea of how to like actually get a decent amount of damage out of the hipfire reticle. But for the L-Star, when I'm trying to hip fire, I try to land with the hip fire thing, and I'm just like making circles and just doing figure eights and never hitting the actual body for the damage that I'm just trying to go for. And also trying to learn how to feather the gun is making my brain melt, so I can't really do that. All right, so I'm sorry to the L-Star. If I see you on the ground, I am going to walk over you. I'm very sorry. I would probably pick you up beforehand if I was a Rampart, but unfortunately, even if I was a Rampart today, I would not pick you up. I would not pick you up. There are other LMGs I would definitely pick up first. All right, next we have the longbow. Now, believe it or not, people, I used to be not as of a fan of the longbow when I was learning to try to pick up snipers more, because the other sniper that we'll get to in a little bit felt a lot more satisfying at the time. When the shots land, you get that big damage. It felt so good. But at the time, I didn't like the way the longbow felt, as far as like doing just 55 hits on the body, and like if I miss during most of those shots, it's like, damn it, feels kind of weird to control. But now, thanks to, believe it or not, thanks to the 3030 repeater and how its fire rate is a lot really like that, it helped me be like, all right, let me try the longbow out and try to get the same feel of how that weapon is to the 3030. And believe it or not, landing good if you can land consistent shots with the longbow and you deal those increments of 55, it feels good. It feels mad good, to the point where it's now my favorite. It's now actually my favorite sniper. The longbow is definitely my favorite sniper out there, dude. It is like one of those snipers where I'm like, if I ever find it on the ground before I find a 3030, I'm picking it up. And also, for as far as like getting the sights, most of the time you'll find more sniper sights that you can use. But I also find that using the 2x4 / the 3x sight can work really well for this as well. I'm starting to try to learn more, use the sniper sights as well to get the full range out of them. But yeah, I do like the consistent hits of the longbow. I like the damage output it can dish to the opponent, and I would definitely use this towards end game if I could. Just to also, it can help conserve of ammo to where you can use your other guns and stuff like that. So yeah, it is definitely my cup of tea as far as like using a long range weapon. So far my two favorite guns are the 3030 repeater and the longbow. Very long range poking type weapons. Are there going to be any close range weapons that I like that are going to be my favorites? Spoiler alert, yes. And we're getting into a couple of them right now. For one, we got the Mastiff, which beforehand was honestly my all-time favorite, most damaging shotgun that they had back before it was a care package. And now that it's in the care package, I love it tremendously, to the point where if I see a Mastiff, I would try to pick it up and switch it off and try to adjust my loadout accordingly. Yeah, it's my favorite shotgun of all time. It is literally one of my favorite shotguns of all time. I'll get to my other one. I'll get to my other one in just a bit. But yeah, it is like my all-time favorite shotgun, because I like the spread. It is the spread that makes it for me. The horizontal spread of the Mastiff makes it to where I can actually be able to land shots somewhat consistently to my opponent, whereas the other weapons is kind of a slightly harder for me to like actually deal a good amount of damage. But yeah, freaking the Mastiff is very, very good to get some good damage on it. And yeah, I just like the way I like the way the game the shotgun feels. It's very nice. Like getting some big ass damage with the Mastiff feels so incredibly good. I would definitely pick up this gun if I had the chance. Oh geez, I'm talking a lot. It's making me throat dry. Let me see if I can drink something to help counteract that. Hold on 1 second. Whew. All right. Hopefully that will make it a little bit better. But other than that, let's just continue on with this tier list with the Mozambique here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say something that might be a bit controversial. I believe, all right, listening? I believe in the Mozambique way more than probably some people should out there. Because listen to me right now. The Mozambique is probably the most unique shotgun that I've ever like dealt with. It's straight up a pistol shotgun. Excuse me. It is a pistol style shotgun to where like the way it like just the fire rate feels unique, feels interesting. And yeah, I still like to, if I'm able to have it early game and if I have all the attachments aligned, like the purple bolt, especially if I see hammer points. If I see hammer points and I have like a Mozam, I'm definitely getting a Mozam. And if I was running Mad Maggie, which unfortunately I don't as much, but I am a little bit now thanks to Armed and Dangerous. I've been using the freaking Mozam, and then I'm also using like another shotgun, like either maybe sometimes the Eva if I had no choice, or probably the Peacekeeper, or if I find the Mastiff on the care package. Freaking, that's the loadout. You can actually use the Mozam a bit for long range, even though it doesn't do that much damage. It still feels like a nice decent long range weapon in some cases, and it's like freaking rad. So yeah, I'm putting the Mozam under awesome. It's not my all-time favorite. I won't go into the end screen unless I have all the attachments for it, or most of the time I'll have the hammer points on it. But other than that, yeah, I think the Mozam is an awesome gun, and I always love running it if I could. So yeah, for those of you who are not a fan of the Beak, it has slowly gotten better over the progression of Apex, and I've kind of believed in it. I remember the first time I tried hammer points. I forget. I think it was in either season 5 or season 6. It was one of those. I think it was in season 5 where they introduced hammer points. I'm like, yo, what is this? I like equipped it and started firing, and it just felt good, just blasting people with it. And it was like, yo, I like this shot. I like this weapon. It sucks I had to have an attachment to make it fun, but I still like this weapon, and I believed in this gun ever since. But yeah, it's a gun that needs a lot of work as far as like trying to get everything going for it. But yeah, I still believe in the Mozambique, and I still enjoy the gun. I still enjoy the gun immensely. All right, and now we've gone over to the other weapon that people are not too happy with, the P2020. Now, the P2020 we have is where, oh, I see. So the P2020 is a gun that I am going to say I'm sorry to, because like many other players here in Apex, you see a P2020, unless you have no other gun available on drop, you would have it and then you immediately drop it for something else on the ground. It is very clunky to use, even with hammer points on it. It's not really a gun to carry towards the end of the game. And yeah, it's mad. It's mad, not good. It's not good to like feel, to like try to trigger figure it and try to get shots off of it. Sometimes it feels kind of awkward to do. And yeah, most of the time you just get mowed down if you use it. So I'm sorry, P2020. You are somewhat decent of a pickup gun until you find a better, way better gun at the start. But most of the time, if I see you on the ground, I will try to mosey on past. And now we have the Peacekeeper. Now, with this particular gun, I have to say that I would kind of put it in not my cup of tea, but I'm slowly getting better at it. So it's definitely a very good weapon. No doubt about it. Landing the shots with this thing is mad good, but here's the thing. I don't land my shots. And trying to land shots with this thing is mad difficult. But landing shots with them feels mad good. So I'm kind of torn with the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper is it can be a very satisfying weapon, but it's also can be also a very frustrating weapon at times. Ooh. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But the Peacekeeper can do damage, but the thing is, I don't have the skills to do the damage, and trying to deal damage with this gun is mostly not as fun when you fight against players who know how to move around and you're trying to track them and flick or whatever. It's not, unfortunately, not the gun for me. It's not the gun for me. I do still use it, don't get me wrong. I still try to use it whenever I get the chance if there's no other guns, and I know that if there's a Eva A and a Peacekeeper right next to each other, I'm definitely picking the Peacekeeper because of that freaking damage and how crazy it is. But yeah, if I see any other guns out here, I will definitely replace it and just move on. And yeah, I'm sorry for Peacekeeper fans and the meta freaks. The Peacekeeper is not my thing, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's just a very frustrating time for me. Other than that, we got the Prowler. Now the Prowler is a pretty awesome weapon when it had its full I'm sorry, the Peacekeeper is a mad fun weapon, and if I have it early game, I'm definitely using it, and I will try my best to land those nice shots. But most of the time I try to land shots, I get a shield crack, and then after that I try to shoot all the other times and I whiff and I die. And that is totally on me. It is not the gun's fault. It is me being very frustrated, not how the gun feels, man. And I'm so sorry. So getting back to the Prowler, the gun is mad awesome when it had its full automatic setting back when it was in the care package. Now because it doesn't have that setting and it only has the burst, it unfortunately, if I see oh my goodness, jeez. Listen, you can run the Peacekeeper. You can run the Peacekeeper all you want. I'm not taking the Peacekeeper fun away from you. I'm just saying that I'm picking my long range and my nice close range. Thank you very much. So yeah, unfortunately the Prowler nowadays is not my cup of tea as well. It's mainly because of the burst. Trying to land burst shots with this weapon is not particularly, again, not my cup of tea. So yeah, if landing the burst fire with this weapon does deal damage, and if I see one on the ground, as far as like if I don't have a close range weapon, I will definitely use the Prowler. But other than that, yeah, I really missed the days where this had a full automatic switch, but now it doesn't. And yeah, I miss the automatic days. Oh my goodness. It's unfortunate for me. And boy, oh boy, we've come to the king preferred layout right here. These two guns, 3030 repeater, and we have the R301, aka the carbine. So the carbine is literally pretty much my all-time favorite weapon. I like the consistent damage it can do. I like how easy it is to control. I like how it's like very nice beamable like shots to the enemy. It feels nice to kill enemy with it. It looks sleek as hell, dude. And yeah, it is my all-time favorite weapon. If I see it on the ground, which back in the day when it was in a crafter, I would most of the time get like either the alternator or the car. But since the carbine is on the ground, I am straight up going for that carbine, dude. If I find a carbine, if like during my travels, if I get the SMG, the alternator, and I find the carbine, I pick the carbine. If I find a flatline and I use the flatline as my close range, but then I see that I'm using like light weapons, or if I run out of something to where I have to switch and I see a carbine, I'm getting to that carbine, dude. Carbine is my like second favorite weapon next to the 3030 repeater. This is like my preferred layout. The 3030 and the carbine right here. This is my preferred layout in endgame, like all the time. For you it's RE then alternating carbine. Yeah. Oh, Tex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I almost didn't recognize you down there. But yeah, here we go. We got these two weapons, my preferred loadout. That's why they're right next to each other. Actually, no. It has to be like this. That's the order. That's the order. Carbine, all-time favorite weapon. Especially if I am able to get the one-time scope, not the hollow, but the dot. If I can get the dot, ooh boy, you get some nice range. You know, get some nice action with that. And then we have the R99. Now the R99 is a good weapon, and I remember the days where this was a care package weapon and people straight up just mow people down with this thing. But now it's the ground loot, and people still like to use this gun. But for me, it's unfortunately, it's going to be in the awesome tier. I'm going to put it I'm going to put it right around here in the bottom. It's a good weapon if you can land your shots. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we have the R99. I do like to try to run this weapon as much as I can. The recoil is intense with that weapon. That's why I like to use the car, because even though the spray pattern is way different, you can somehow control this gun slightly easier than the R99. But yeah, the R99, I like the feeling of it. I do like the being able to like hip fire with it and doing some insane damage with it off the bat. But it's nothing compared to the carbine. But I like the R99 for this damage output it can do. But yeah. Next up we have the Rampage. Now the Rampage, I would automatically try to get back in the day when the Spitfire was in the care package, I would definitely get the R99 as a rampart and go to town with it because of being able to quickly reload with that. And today it's somewhat still the case. If I find a Rampage, then I will pick it up as rampart, and just for the fact that I can fast reload with it and being able to land consistent damage behind an imp wall is very good. And this is my preferred long range weapon for when I'm using Rampart at times is nice. So, but other than that, it's going to be under pretty good above the what should we call it? It's going to be above the devotion. It's going to be above the devotion, and but yeah, I like being able to like use this as a nice little poking long range weapon and just land like consistent shots with it. But yeah, other than that, yeah. Nowadays I found a better weapon, LMG, which is the Spitfire, which I'll get to in a bit. But first off, we got to talk about the RE45. RE45, I'm gonna also say it's a pretty good weapon. I'm gonna also say it's a pretty good weapon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a pretty good weapon. Because I like using this in early game, and sometimes if I have hammer point, I sometimes might use it in late game, just because of the fact that if I find no other weapons and I just wanna see how far I can go with the hammer point RE, and also it can deal some insane damage if you can break the shields and just like go to town with it. And also it sounds pretty badass with it, just sound with the hammer points on it. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, it's going to be under pretty good. I would still run this every now and then. But if I find any of these other weapons above it, I will replace it. I would definitely replace it. But yeah, it's going to be under pretty good. But next up we have the Sentinel. All right, so the Sentinel. What I put the Sentinel at, because at the time, you shredded people. Yeah, in arenas, yeah, it can definitely mow people down. But the Sentinel. Now the Sentinel, I like how satisfying it is when you land a hit, but trying to land a hit sometimes can be a bit of a waiting game because of the bolt action. You have to like, it's not as fast. Sometimes if you can get tempo, it can be helpful with that as well, but then you have to have a rhythm for it. But I still like this sniper weapon, and it's going to be under awesome above. Yeah, it's still an awesome weapon. I still like to run this every now and again. Not as much as the longbow, but if I find the Sentinel first, and I'll try to run it as long as I can with it, compared to all the other weapons, then actually no, let's switch it around. Have that there. Yeah, that's it. Or here. Yeah, that's a good order. That's a good order. But yeah, as far as like a nice long range weapon, I would use the longbow. Not the longbow. I would prefer the longbow over the Sentinel nowadays, but I still, if there's no longbow available for the switch out, then I would use the Sentinel. Now the Sentinel unfortunately has a little downside of using shield cells to make it more powerful, but I'd say it's a somewhat decent trade-off if you have a big enough backpack. Sometimes you won't have a big enough backpack, and that's why I'm like, I probably won't use the shells unless I like find like a level 2 or level 3, and then I would stock up on shells and then stick with the Sentinel. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's a very awesome weapon. I still love the Sentinel. I love the damage output. Speaking of damage output, we have the Spitfire. Now the Spitfire nowadays I would still use, but only if I was a Rampart. I don't really use the Spitfire nowadays because of the long reload. I'm not too big of a fan of it. But with Rampart, oh my goodness, it is mad awesome. I would have this on and just go to Rampart, fast reload, shoot people far away, have a little bit more damage with the magazine. Oh, you just can't use it well? Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, the recoil is somewhat it's a lot easier. Yeah, the Spitfire is definitely fire. It is a good weapon. It is definitely a good weapon. And if you get your, it's just being able to mow people down with it at times, especially with Rampart, is very good. It's dummy in TF2. Oh, really? I haven't really known much about TF2, unfortunately. I just know a bit of the characters. So I haven't really known about the weapons. But I'll take your word for it, Manuel. Definitely take your word for it. But yeah, definitely the Spitfire is awesome. Especially in the hands of Rampart, it is mad good. It is my preferred way. I'm gonna hop on the match. Oh, okay. Have a good time, Tex. Hopefully you get some good matches. All right. So yeah, awesome. Spitfire is gonna be mad awesome in this. So we have the geez, why am I blanking on this? Triple take. So we have the triple take. Now the triple take, people are always saying like it's a good long range marksman weapon now. It's really good. The choke on it is pretty good as well. But nowadays it's gone to the point where I'm not picking this up as often because I found a lot better consistent damage with the 30-30. And also the the bow check has some much more damage, or pretty good damage on it. Even though the triple take can do a lot more damage than the triple take, unfortunately it's not. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? All right, thank you, Manuel, for coming by the stream. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good sleep. Yeah, the triple take is a lot more harder to control as far as like landing shots for me. For some reason, it's pretty good close range, not gonna lie. It's good close range, but unfortunately it's something I can't really recommend for. I can't really use for long range, even though it's made for a long range weapon. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it on pretty good. It's gonna be under pretty good. It's something I probably won't. I'll definitely replace over at G7 Scout, and I would use over. What you might call it, a Havoc. If there were no other energy weapons, I would use this over a Havoc. But yeah, that's the take. All right, now. We have the Volt SMG. Now the Volt SMG is a pretty nice. It's a pretty nice SMG. It's a very nice SMG, and definitely when it's in the care package, I would like to pick this up if I can. But is it one of my favorite loadouts? Is it really? I wonder. Unfortunately, it's not my favorite, but it is extremely awesome to use, and I definitely would like to grab it if it's in a care package, because having that particular weapon is pretty nice. You can do decent damage on it, and it's just an overall nice weapon, you know. So yeah. Definitely would put it under awesome. Pick it up in a heartbeat. Very nice. And then we have the Wingman. I apologize to anyone who is watching this stream who are extreme fans of Apex Legends. I am mad sorry. I am so sorry. I do pick it up first, but I am so sorry. I can't use the freaking Wingman to save my life, even though it is arguably one of the best weapons in the entire game. I just can't get down with it. I am sorry. If I see a Wingman on the ground, unless it is the only weapon on the ground, I will use it for like when I land. But if I see something else, I'm replacing that immediately. And I have never once in my life decided to have the gun in the crafter, when the gun was in the crafter now, I never thought to craft this gun. Like, for one, I never wanted to craft. Jeez, it's unfortunate, but I am not particularly a fan of the wingman. Even though it is definitely one of the best weapons out there, I'm just very sad that I couldn't use this gun to its full potential. Now when I hit shots with this, it deals good damage, but I can't really use this to its full potential. Like, the only times I land shots is if it's like close range and I'm trying to like get some, like, just use it as a close range weapon, which is not really its intended purpose. It's mainly used as a long range weapon. It's mainly used as a long range. People don't really use this for close range. They use this for long range. So yeah, I'm terribly sorry for having a wing. Yeah, the wingman is definitely hard to use. It is like one of the hardest weapons to use in the game. But it's also very rewarding because of how the damage is. You never land your shots. Yeah, I only land shots if my opponent is somewhat close to me, but even then, it's only like certain shots, you know? And also my opponent has to have very bad aim for me to live, to try to continue to do shots to them. But yeah, other than that, nah, unfortunately the wingman is down to I'm sorry. And I am I do apologize having that down there so low. And people are just gonna look at this and they're like, oh shit, this guy is a pleb. This guy is a mad pleb. Rip wingman. Hey, if people can use the wingman, they are all for it. Go and use that wingman. Just let you know that I'm not picking that shit up. I am not picking that shit up. I am so sorry, but the wingman, kudos to all of you guys who are able to land your shots with the wingman. You guys are God among gods. I'm just a mere mortal with a bloodlust infused right arm. I can't do shit. All right? I'm just going to stick to my carbine and 30-30 repeater loadout and win games with that, or at least go further with that layout than most other layouts. So, all right, with that being said, we got ourselves a somewhat decent tier list. The wingman can murder you in 2 shots, but you have to told them, and that's the hard part. Yeah, you have to land them. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely, like I said, it's arguably one of the best weapons in the game, but I just can't land the shots. It's just mad unfortunate. It's just the truth. That's why I have to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I see you guys on the ground there, and if there are other weapons out there, I am moving on past you. Unless there is like, if I'm like hot landing on a spot and I have no choice but to grab you guys. Yeah, no, this is unfortunate, but yeah, this is my list. This is my preferred tier list. I actually had a long thought process about it, and this is going for mostly my gut reactions and feelings. Out of these, yeah, my favorite and awesome guns are the ones that I like to use the most, if I can. The pretty good ones are the ones that are used for like very certain conditions. The Mozam should be under here on the pretty good, but I like it a little bit too much. I have a personal favoritism for that gun. And not my cup of tea is, at least we're inclusive. We got all the colors in the tier. Yeah, I guess that is true, Bruce. We all have everyone in the same, we all have everything in the order as all it should be. But yeah, not my cup of tea guns that if I have to run them, I will, but I can't, I'll drop them if I find any of these other ones. And the ones I will not pick up. So these are the ones I won't pick up unless I'm absolutely forced to pick them up. I will definitely run past these guns if able. But yeah, that's it. That's the tier list. That is definitely the tier list. I know people are definitely going to be mad salty or just not agreeing with me, but I'm sorry. These are my feelings. These are my takes, and yeah, I'm just gonna run with these, and you can run with you want. Hopefully, we'll be able to play together in the matches. That's all I can say. All right. With that being said, we're not really gonna end the stream just yet. We're not gonna end the stream just yet. I think we can. I think we probably can do something else for the next 30 minutes. The next 30 minutes, maybe we can try to find something else to do. I'm trying to think. Is there a YouTube video we can? We'll probably actually. Let's see. We can. I don't know if we can want to rate the music. Nah, we can't rate the music. I haven't really gone through the music library long enough. How about? I'm trying to think. What is the? Excuse me. All right. Ah, damn. Oh well. Okay. I think we're done. Nah, I don't know if we're done or not. I'm trying to think what else that we can possibly do. We probably watch a couple of videos. Probably watch some videos of whatever. Probably some comedy videos. Let me see. Let's see. How about oh jeez. All right. We're gonna take this time to do some good old-fashioned reactables. We're gonna go. Sorry about that. We're gonna go and we're gonna watch a couple of we're gonna watch a couple of videos just to pass the good old time. We're just gonna watch a couple of videos of some comedy. Let me go and get to this window capture. Boom. We're gonna be watching some Djibouti dubs. We're gonna watch some Djibouti dubs, dude. Like, I didn't think we'd be coming back to this, but we also got the what is it, the Blue Tiger? I don't know what this is. I just saw this come up, so I'm prepared to like straight up die laughing. So let us just see exactly what is going to be happening for this video. I've already watched a lot with that one woman that does those infomercials about the pans and all the food, but we're just going to see exactly what this is, because right off the bat, from this first image, I think we're in for a somewhat decent treat. So let's just see. Let's just see exactly what's up here.
The more you sit, the faster you die. But not anymore with the Blue Tiger. It's a brand new compact seated elliptical machine that lets you work out anytime, anywhere. So sit down and shut up, bitch. Don't you know?
What? Dude, like, are you are you serious? There's actually a thing where you just do a small elliptical and it just like, all right, now I've I think we've seen some stuff in humanity that that may not that shouldn't be like witness to humankind, man. I don't know what this is. I remember when MLMs had some weird people mod. Yeah, big old
It's
infomercials are
dangerous
weird.
to go outside, which gives you all the more reason to stay home and find a way to keep those feet moving. But not so fast. We're not trying to go anywhere. That's more like it. Suck down a double mocha, make a crappuccino while you lose weight. Pedal away your frustrations because the
so
TV
weird.
don't work. Order a pizza. How about some barbecue? Take that spreadsheet and fucking spread it. Got huge feet? Well, so does the Blue Tiger. Just look at it.
God, and the Blue Tiger. Here's the thing about this thing. I think this is not going to work out anything except your calves. Like, if you guys want like real nice calves and like good ankle joints to make them like more moving, to get those joints moving there, I can see how this could be a thing. But just using it to lose weight, I know that I guess that's not the intended purpose because that's a spoof, but if people actually using this to lose weight, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about how this is supposed to be. And I'm putting this in a very low quality. There we go.
Let her go.
Pussy, did you forget to work out? Well, there's no more excuses for you
Oh my! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I gotta listen to that again. Dude. That caught me off guard. That lip sync.
Pussy, did you forget to work out?
Did you? Dude, that lip sync. I was not expecting that lip sync. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that lip sync. Oh, I gotta hear that again. Look at this.
Just look at her go.
Pussy, did you forget to work out? Well, there's no more excuses for all you lazy bitches, all right? I'm sitting here burning up my chub rub so I can find a good man who's not afraid to rub me down with butter. And thanks to the Blue Tiger, I can now crush a watermelon with my thighs.
Oh,
Imagine
so
what I can do to
stupid.
your head.
You're gonna build those muscles and pop off.
Yeah.
Pedal while you sleep.
Wait.
Fat people are always asking.
Oh my god, that's freaking sleep. It says get sleep better. What type of dreams is this dude having? Did he just think he's running on a freaking cloud, or he's just like running from the mob or something? What is this? And this is badly photoshopped too. Look at this. This is like GIMP version of like cutting. I can understand the beard, but also his head. Look at his head, dude. Look at his head. It's not a perfectly round head. Oh my god, dude. It's so freaking funny. It's so funny. I can't believe this is real.
You sleep. Fat people are always asking me, "Hey doc, what should I do?" And it's like, come on, you know, asshole.
Oh my god, this lip sync is sending me. What the hell? What is this lip sync?
I do, and it's like, come on, you know, asshole.
I did not expect the freaking lip sync. Oh, I am peeking this mic so much, but my goodness, I was not expecting. Oh, jeez. All right.
Asshole. You know, these people, they won't stop eating, so I just prescribe them a Blue Tiger, and they can work out their leg muscles, their butt, and their gut while they eat. I can't tell you how.
Is it actually gonna freaking work out their glutes? I mean, I guess if you do it in a certain position, I guess, but I mainly see it work in this area more than this area. Yeah, you have to have that positioned in a certain way to have it activate the core, and I don't know how. They need to actually show you how to do it. I probably need to find the actual infomercial of the Blue Tiger.
They eat. I can't tell you how many legs the Blue Tiger has saved me from having to amputate. That doesn't look good. Yeah. Yeah, you see this leg here? I'm going to have to go ahead and take that off. This blue device will
Wow,
replace
that's funny.
doctors in the medical field. I'm going to miss taking people's legs off. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Your leg does work. My biggest success story
Wow.
with Blue Tigers that saved one of my patients had a big career change.
Well, I was a black belt in karate and a two-time state
Wow.
champion jiu-jitsu, but, these days the Blue Tiger's about all I could do because these NFTs are taking off, boy.
Wow.
I stay bit-minded
Jeez.
while I'm riding. The market's gonna blow up any second now, let's be honest. And I'm just gonna keep on buying these ugly monkey cartoons till it makes sense. The Blue Tiger's right there
Wow.
with the pedal of the way. It's the first thing I do in the morning. And I just started to...
Freaking laugh, dude. It's like, oh my goodness, man. I guess it's a way to give them a bit more activeness. So I guess I can see the purpose in that. But yeah, I feel like you could get a little bit more active as far as like wanting to go a bit outside. But I understand people not wanting to go outside too, especially nowadays. But yeah, it's kind of I personally will not be a fan of trying to get this particular item.
The six-pack's on its way, and then I think I'm gonna go hit the beaches and fuck some bitches.
You're probably sitting there not pedaling thinking, wow, that's for old people. And you're right, but it's so safe. No more walking injuries. Use a spotter to get that form just right.
My goodness, is that an actual dude? I think these are like actual like the Djibouti Dubs people just actually using the product to make just stupid stuff, right? I think because like the dreams stuff. Yeah, the dude. Yeah, like right here, I think this is actually a dude. I think they photoshopped the Better Sleep and it's just a random dude with the fake ass background. Because I can see where people are like, because yeah, this looks like an actual paid customer for the thing. That's why the dubs are there. And here you can just tell like this is not the actual part of the original infomercial right there.
Use a spotter to get that form just right. You can even use blue.
It's the same dude. And look at the freaking picture. I don't know what, but yeah, it's the same dude. It's the same dude from before. Yeah, this is definitely one of Djibouti Dubs thing. I don't know if that's actually him.
The Blue Tiger also tracks your time and your speed. See how many miles you can clock in before you get old and die. The Blue Tiger. It's as loud or quiet as you want it to be.
Wow.
Let me tell you why I fuck with this thing so hard, okay? Now, I'm
Oh my
all
God.
day long. I figured I'd buy this thing. Maybe I'll get a little bit of exercise out of it. Next thing I know, I'm trying to clean my son's room. I can't get off this damn thing. I got results quick, too. My feet start looking real nice. I start putting pictures online. Next thing you know, I got all these messages coming in. So your girl had to hit the OnlyFans one time, and now we're selling feet pics.
If you're
Wow.
not getting a workout from the pedaling, you're definitely going to get a workout from lugging this thing around. Because, man, I tell you, it feels like it weighs about 500 pounds when you're lifting it up and putting it down again. And
It
it's
feels-
really not that ergonomic.
I like that they're just like making fun of how heavy this thing could be when you can hear how freaking so much plastic there is. You can look at like you hear it like working. You can hear the plastic. You can hear the plastic on the wheels, the plastic of the freaking spin thing. You can see the actual plastic of the pedals right here. This thing looks mad cheap.
It down again. And it's really not that ergonomic. I mean, my hands are floating, my wrists get tired, but it's nice to do that when I'm working or if I'm at home with the wife, but I can't stand her, so I'll crank the machine.
So yeah, you can hear how freaking plastic it sounds, dude. Of it scratching it on the ground. Yeah, you can hear the plastic. You just see plastic wheels inside of the thing, just like rolling. You can hear the freaking plastic wheels in the bottom of the pedals. You just hear it.
To feel like I'm cycling while reading a book about Neil Armstrong. I realize now that it was the wrong Armstrong book that I was supposed to buy, but either way, I'm having a great day. The Blue Tiger. Click the link to find out how to buy yours today.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude. Djibouti Dubs, dude. The health inspector. Oh shit. Oh shit. They're doing the health inspector thing. Okay. Okay. We gotta watch this because I know I've seen this one. Well, not I've seen this face before. The health inspector dude, because I saw JonTron doing video about like health and safety thing, and you see that dude right there. He's part of that like the health inspecting type thing for a restaurant, and he was supposed to be a health inspector. And man, it's just mad funny. Just see the video of JonTron. Just check out JonTron's video of health and safety stuff, and or work health and safety or whatever. And yeah, it's you'll see this dude talking about freaking the health inspection in the food industry. Let me just see what Djibouti Dubs thinks about this. Let me do this. We do this, and then all right, let's go.
Hello, welcome to Food Handler Training. Thank you for being able to join us today. My name is Dick Peckerson, and I'm the Chief of Environmental Health, and all my haters can blow me. Today we're going to present a short training program that is geared towards you, bitch-ass health inspector boy. We plan to present all the basic bitch rules and principles that you should be familiar with before I have to fire your dumb ass. Inspector boy, you are the first line of defense against the injustices.
This is freaking dumb. This lip sync is good, dude.
To protect the health and safety of the public. As you view this video, try to focus on what things are acceptable and which ones are not. Far too many lives have been lost due to an overlooked barrel of expired cheeses. I believe that the most effective way to become a legendary health inspector is to watch a legendary health inspector. And that's why I reached out to my best and brightest, Inspector Ron, to come on by and show you how it's done.
Oh, is this guy?
In a second now. He's a real tough sumbitch. Take it away, Ron.
Oh, God, this stuff stinks. Yeah, hello, I'm Inspector Ron here to do your regular city health inspection. Now, are you the only one who works at this filthy place, or? No, usually I work with Jose, but he's out sick. You know, he was coughing up a storm the other day. I think he got that coronavirus.
It's the same video. It's literally the same video from JonTron. You can... All right, definitely... I know JonTron cut some stuff out and just focus on stuff to make fun of, but yeah, this whole setup, this whole thing is literally the same video JonTron made fun of, but now we have freaking we have Djibouti Dubs doing the doing their own dubbing of this particular video. Oh, this is so good. I get both perspectives of this. It's so funny. I like this.
Okay, is that why you're not wearing gloves?
I guess so.
I guess so. What else you got over here?
Oh, well, I'm just over here just probing all the chicken vaginas, making sure they're nice and hot.
Very good. I assume you sanitize that properly before sticking it in the meat?
Oops, I usually do.
Well, that's gonna go ahead and be your first violation of the day. Right there, someone could die. And over here, you just have a straw sitting here. Someone could trip over this and choke on herself.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, let's see here. Oh, got a violation over here. Bingo, straight ahead. See that? Garbage can wide open. Someone could fall right in there and choke on the plastic bag.
Okay.
So do you always just leave stuff lying around like that?
Well, we're short-staffed, so...
Sounds to me like you're short-staffed in your brain. Are you eating
Wow.
food around here getting fat, or are you pregnant? Because I can't really tell.
Oh God! Wow! What the hell?
Employees are not allowed to wear wedding rings.
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to be another violation.
Oh
Wearing
jeez.
a wedding ring in the workplace reminds other employees that are single that they do not have any love in their life and are terribly lonely. And it also reminds them that you may be handling someone's genitals late at night.
Oh God! What the? Oh, what the heck, dude? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. What the heck?
To be a violation. Okay.
Where's the dude? Where's the dude that's supposed to be
Okay. Well,
There's supposed to be another employee there.
Your hair's tied nice and taut in the back. You know, it's
The
just
dude
like
that's
Lil
supposed to be,
Wayne
like,
said, long
messing-
hair don't care as long as Shorty got it tied up.
Oh, hold on. I was talking over this. I'm sorry, but basically, there's supposed to be other dude that's supposed to be like going ham, not just messing up violations. Like there's a dude. there's a dude straight up like not washing his hands using restroom, not like just like doing weird shit in the dark cupboards and stuff like that. And like, spoiler alert, turns out that that dude not even supposed to work here, and straight up takes the fucking watermelon and leaves. It's just some dude with a beard, old dude in the beard, just like looked like a hobo, just decided to come in and for work. They'll probably show it later on in the video, but yeah. But yeah. Just dips with a watermelon. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna show it. I don't know if it's gonna, but it showed it on JonTron's video. Like I said, I'll probably just go to that. I'll probably go to that video after this, but I gotta listen to Djibouti Dubs talking about
See
it.
if we can't, okay, well, you got yourself an apron on, and your hair's tied nice and taut in the back. You know, it's just like Lil Wayne said, long hair don't care as long as Shorty got it tied up, then Daddy can ride all night long.
Wow, what the
Same
fuck?
goes for the kitchen. You also want your hair tied back just to make sure it doesn't get in the food. Wow, would you look at that? You guys got all the classic flavors of milk. You got chocolate, strawberry, and Baja Blast.
Oh God, the Baja Blast somehow sent me. Cause that's clearly supposed to be just regular milk, but the blue that caught me off guard. Oh jeez, man.
Hey, they're all labeled as expired, so that's going to be a big violation.
Okay.
Oh wow.
People can die drinking that stuff. Hey,
That dude, this dude right here, this homeless dude right here. I told you. I told you. Oh my God. This dude right here is just some random dude coming in. I think he's just trying to get free food, and he comes out. He eventually dips with a watermelon, but he pretends to be a worker, I guess. And like during a health inspection, the dude just like, oh, you violate. You didn't wash your hands when you went in the restroom. That's a violation. Or oh, you're doing something weird in the back cupboard right there. That's a violation. He does all that stuff I'm just going from the JonTron video that I saw. I didn't see like the actual full clip of this, but seeing it out here, and it makes it even funnier not knowing what it actually says, but with Djibouti Dubs. I'm getting this from like two different perspectives, and it's like weird trying to explain all of this to you guys.
Stop right there. Yeah, you. Come back here.
It's just a stop there. Suspicious as fuck, dude. Oh my God.
Dirty Dan. I thought I told you.
Dirty Dan. They call him Dirty Dan. Oh, they call him Dirty Dan. Hold on there.
Hey, you. Hey, you. Stop right there. Yeah, you. Come back here. God damn it, if it ain't Dirty Dan. I thought I told y'all to fire him last time I was here. Right now it smells like a mixture of reefer and ass, which is going to affect the taste of the food. Ooh, that's the back door open. Great. All the trash cans are open. No wonder why he's always coming in here. He loves living in trash cans. Dirty Dan is a no-good son of a bitch who's been making my job a living hell since the first day I started.
I can't. Oh goddamn, Dirty Dan. I can't. Oh geez, oh my God, Dirty Dan. Oh my goodness, this is so good, dude. What the heck?
He's a filthy rat bastard who has no respect for food, health, and safety. Oh, hey there, Jay. What you doing in there?
Oh, God, no, not today, Ron. I can't have you doing this to me today. I just got the news that Jose got sick and died, and now I got refrigerator duty, and trust me, I'm doing everything I gotta do. Everything's going exactly where it's supposed to go. I can't have you on my ass today. Just give me a break.
Those are expired, by the way.
Huh?
Just because an employee is having a bad day does not give them the right to completely disregard food, health, and safety precautions. In this line of work, many others' lives are on the line. Just because you're mourning the loss of a fellow employee doesn't give you the right to completely phone in the job and serve someone expired produce.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
now what are you doing?
Gee, Ron, please, come on, man. You're throwing me off. I'm putting the produce away where it's supposed to
Yeah,
go.
well, you're not wearing gloves either.
God, gee, come on, Ron. I hate wearing gloves. They make my head so sweaty.
Sweaty hands are actually the #1 reason why employees are supposed to wear gloves in the workplace. Who wants to bite into an apple and get a big, sweaty, salty surprise right on their lip slips, and we
Yeah.
tend to find it's always the overweight or obese employees
Oh,
that
that's
have the
fucked.
sweatiest of hands, so we advise that they wear gloves more often.
Oh, that's fucked. Oh, that's so fucked. But yeah. Yeah, with certain products, yeah, for the most part, most people, like, I know I've worked in a restaurant industry for like over 10, like, yeah, around 10 years. So I know for the most part, we have to, when handling produce, you have to like wash your hands constantly, as far as handling the food. But usually around COVID times, that's when we were like heavily used to try to put more gloves in the workforce. Yeah, I think, yeah, using the gloves is actually a bit more, you would think, more common. But yeah, most of the time, this is from my experience, when you're like handling food, most of the time you don't really have to use, you just have to wash them constantly. Like you have to wash them like once every like 5 to 10 minutes after you handle a good amount of food. And yeah, you just have to just have it to where you have a double wash effect, to where you wash, rinse off, and then you wash again, and then after that you go right back into the food. And most of the time it depends on the food you're making that you have to wear gloves on. Like if you're like handling some sauce, that's where you have to use your gloves. But for me, I usually worked on like making pizza dough. So other than that, I would just try to just make the pizza dough like that. So yeah, that's how you work it. I just realized the freaking background music has been going on throughout this entire thing. It's also nice that you didn't have the background music for this as much, but I think when I listen back to it and when I watch the VOD, I think it's going to be in like a nice little fun mixture of Blaze Bee music and freaking Djibouti doves. I think it's pretty funny. All right, let's continue.
God, Jay, what the hell is that sitting back there in that fridge? I see a whole raw chicken just sitting out here in the open. When it comes to the meats, a chicken is like a ticking time bomb. You only have a few minutes to cook, prep, and serve it before it goes bad. Next thing you know, you got bugs growing out of it, and it starts forming a gross gelatinous goo. And not only you got raw chicken out, but Jay, just down here, you got boxes just sitting there in the walkway.
Well, that box is
that's
right in
unfortunate.
the middle of moving right now.
Jay,
Jeez.
you can't just have boxes of stuff here in the fridge area. You know, people need to be able to walk through here.
Well, yeah, but the box down here is really important. It's on my tax receipts.
What the heck, tax receipts?
Now, Jay, I see you got some food over here. And I tell you the truth, I'm not even quite sure what the hell that stuff is, but it all needs expiration dates written on them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what, Jay? I tell you what, I'm gonna take my thermometer out and poke that chicken you got over there.
Go ahead. I was gonna have that for lunch.
Yeah, before you do that, let me just go ahead and sanitize this, poke it, and make sure it's good for human consumption.
Jeez.
All right, let's see here. Thermometer says this bird is room temperature. Jay, what the hell are you doing?
Well, I had to work in here with the door open because it was so cold.
Should you find yourself in the presence of food that is questionable in temperature, do not be afraid to use your properly sanitized thermometer. I cannot emphasize just how important it is to properly sanitize these things, because we discovered that several people were using these in their mouths and in their butts, testing themselves for coronavirus.
Nah, that's so stupid. Here's the dude again with the freaking about to steal the water. He's just like, I remember the cap too. I remember he had the weird backwards cap, and he's just like, oh, I just remember this.
Dan, you rat bastard, you've done it again. What the hell you think you're doing eating out of that sink? The other employees need to use that to wash their hands. Oftentimes, employees will seek companionship while enjoying their lunch, but that's strictly against the rules and would cause for violation. That's why I eat alone in my car.
Wow. Wow. I will say there are times where you find places like in the workspace, like back rooms in the kitchens, where you would try to find some place like eat some snacks or just something like that. I will say you definitely don't want to eat in the sink or in like a space where people need to have it to where they have a space in the kitchen area where you would have to, where you can go and like have a little place to eat. And that usually has for work place where I worked, that usually be like kind of overall designated place to like have a little place to just eat just the small things before going back into work. But yeah, the dude right there just eating right over the sink is like, you really shouldn't do. That's really something you never really want to do. Which I probably would imagine people in other restaurants might have done in the past, especially before COVID time, but yeah.
Okay, let's see here now. Oh, oh, Dirty Dan. God damn it. Dan, you motherfucker. Look at you.
I love the thud hack tilt. yeah, freaking according to this video, Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan don't care, but oh my god. Oh freaking I love his react. I love Djibouti Dub's freaking reaction. It's like, Dirty Dan, god damn.
Okay, let's see here now. Oh, Dirty Dan. God damn it, Dirty Dan, you motherfucker. Look at you. You're all covered in shit. You're tracking in mud. Your hands are filthy. You fat fucker. What the fuck?
Oh god, it's so fucking funny, dude. Oh gee, I can't. Dude, it's just something that breaks me. Just like, dude, just berating on him, dude. Oh, I gotta go back.
Oh, Dirty Dan. God damn it, Dirty Dan, you motherfucker. Look at you. You're all covered in shit. You're tracking in mud. Your hands are filthy. You fat fucker. Why don't you get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Never hesitate to go below the belt.
Oh god, dude. Oh jeez, man, I can't. Dirty Dan's taking it like a champ. Yeah, I know, but I'm not Dirty Dan. I can't take it. Oh jeez, I love Djibouti Dubs. Just like the constant barrage of like insults. Oh jeez, I love it. I love this type of humor so much, dude. I love it.
When it comes to safety, if a dirty motherfucker's trying to step up and act wild, then so be it. I'll put him in his place. We ain't out here trying to watch out for people's feelings, folks. Sanitation comes before feelings, which has always been the health inspector's code of honor.
Code of honor.
And careful with that bird. You got that. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you?
Oh, this is a combination of two things. One is actual Dirty Dan sliding the freaking chicken under the ground. That I did not remember. I did not see from JonTron's video, but freaking seeing just like the expression from the Djibouti Dubs thing is so good.
You bowling with that bird? What are you doing, you cocksucker?
Oh my god.
Goddamn warm chicken I was telling Jay to get rid of earlier. It's room temperature. It's bad. We gotta destroy it. Always refer to your handbook for a list of activities.
Oh my god, I can't take it, dude.
Such as playing sports with food, fiddling around.
You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm turning that music off.
Also throwing pickles up on the ceiling and seeing which one falls first, as well as screaming out the word yeet several times, filming TikToks, playing hacky sack with the potatoes, testing the limits of the deep fryer using office supplies, and putting metals in the microwave, just to name a few. What you got going on over here, Jay?
Well, you know, I'm just prepping all the food for tonight's shift. I'm sweating up a storm because some know-it-all came in here and told us to make sure we're always wearing gloves.
That sounds smart. Now, this is something I like to see, folks. Everything's labeled correctly. Sugar bin looks good. Wait a minute. What the hell is it? Oh, you got some trash in the sugar bin. A used styrofoam cup. Someone could have choked on that. Good job getting that out of there, Ron. You're Employee of the Month for sure. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, yeah. They're making a gaffe out of this, but I have dealt with places where you have to use sugar, and yeah, if you most of the time if you see a cup like that's because they're using that cup to scoop the sugar out, and it's not like an actual used cup someone drunk out of. It's actually an extra cup from the place that would use after they will like, because most of the time you just use the scoop the thing out. We don't have a scoop, or the thing the place wouldn't have a scoop, so we just have an extra cup to like scoop out the sugar to put on the measuring apparatus or whatever you would use. So yeah, I understand they're making a gaffe about a used thing about someone choking on it.
Getting
But,
that out
yeah.
of there, Ron. You're employee of the month for sure.
That's stupid.
Okay, let's go ahead and check out the dry storage now. It's pretty straightforward. I can already tell most of this stuff is expired. And it's just down here. Well, would you fucking look at that? A whole bag of sugar wide open. Come on in, rats and ants. We're open for business apparently.
Wow.
And it looks like we got some kind of salsa up here that says Picante de Culo.
Picante de culo.
Never heard of that brand.
Yeah, me
You should
neither.
always be weary of foreign sauces and spices that you may come across in the kitchen that are written in languages you don't understand.
Oh, that's fucked.
I always tell my neighbors, if you
Pause,
can't read
dude.
it, then you probably shouldn't be putting it in your mouth.
Wow, what the
Goddamn,
hell?
Jennifer, I like the way you're washing those hands, you dirty girl.
Wow.
Here comes dumbass Dan making me proud. Oh my God, Dirty Dan, what's with all that blood? Whose blood is that, Dirty Dan?
Okay, yeah, that's actual fucking blood. I didn't expect the actual freaking blood, dude. What the what the hell is that?
That's the wrong fucking sink, you idiot. God damn it, you're making a mess. Do we need to call a doctor? In this line of work, you will
What
come
the
across
hell,
a lot of blood,
dude?
so consider this a professional courtesy. And although rare, you may come across other bodily fluids. If you cannot immediately identify a sauce as a ketchup or a mayonnaise, it's best to simply just
Wow.
destroy it. Hey, Jay, I don't know what the hell you think you're doing with that, but you can't take leftovers from the day and take them home. You didn't pay for it.
Oh, but
Sorry. You're going to have to throw that out.
Okay, perfectly fine chili relleno. I was going to bring Jose's family at the hospital.
Yeah, and Jay, I noticed you got this bowl over here that seems to be filled with, I don't know what the hell it is. It looks like milk or something. It's god awful. It needs to be thrown out.
Hold on, let me see. That's still good. I'll eat it.
A lot of people seem to think it's okay to eat food that's expired just because it looks good, smells good, and hey, it might even taste better. But unless you don't enjoy the thrill of diarrhea, I'd suggest not. Well, there's something I thought I'd never see. Dirty Dan doing some cleaning. You know, I'm proud of you, Dan, for stepping up and doing some mopping and making the place look. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, God. Dirty Dan. What the hell, man? That's my Prius you just covered with all that shitty poop water. You're supposed to go dump the water out back away from the cars. You take that mop right now and you go clean the shit out of you fucking cocksucking asshole. Dirty Dan, god damn it, I was standing here listening the whole time. You stunk up this kitchen something fierce with those butt cheeks of yours clapping out turds. You're supposed to be...
Okay, this voice is making it bad. So this is the part where I was talking about before, where he was using a hand. He was using a restroom and he didn't wash his hands, and him shaking his head like I didn't wash my hands. Was the health inspector like, did you wash your hands? He's just making it matter. No, in the original video, the actual health inspector is not like as crazy mad as the dubs is. The dubs make it more funny because of how crazy, like over the top he's making the character. But the actual video, the freaking health inspector's voice is like all calm. It's like, did you wash your hands? You better wash your hands. That's a health inspector, right? He sounds pretty much like that throughout that whole video that I saw. But yeah, this freaking dub is sending me just how freaking higher his anger goes.
Listening the whole time, you stunk up this kitchen something fierce with those butt cheeks of yours clapping out turds. You're supposed to be in there cleaning. Now I gotta fucking go in here and inspect it. Oh God, it smells like someone took a shit inside of a raw chicken, and of course
Jeez.
used all the toilet paper, left the water running. There's shit stains all over the place, and it looks like he hit a turd in the trash can. I'd love to stand here and point
Wow.
out more violations.
Yo, Cinderous Gray with the raid.
I'm afraid all this cooking right here is way
Yo, welcome. You're just coming into the very interesting, very interesting stream we got going on. Welcome so much, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Hi. Let me go and do an actual proper introduction. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm a dude who his name is Gunter Drigger. I have a bloodlust infused right arm right here. See? I can move my arm now. And yeah, I play fighting games and action games and do all sorts of stuff just to calm the arm down. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out the stream. Today, we did Apex weapons tier list of my favorite weapons in the game. And now we're just shooting the shit of just watching some funny YouTube videos. We're watching the Djibouti Dubs. Oh no! Where did I go? Oh no, where did I go? Oh no, where did I go? I disappeared. Hold on. I'll bring myself back. Oh, there I am. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I'm big. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. There we go. All right. Okay, I should be back, guys. Oh, wait. Let me turn myself a bit. And then up. Come on. Okay. I think this is as good as we're going to get it. This is as good as I get it. Are you going to go have a good rest of your stream? Thank you so much, Cinderus. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good stream. Actually, let me give you a shout out first before you go, before I forget. Get that shout out for you. Oh, you were playing Super Robot Wars 30. Yo, hopefully that was a good stream for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, Cinderus. Thank you so much for the raid yet again. But yeah, like I said, we're currently watching some Djibouti Dubs. If you guys don't know Djibouti Dubs, they do dubs of various videos. And yeah, we're watching an old health inspection video where the dude dubs over and does like weird, funny voiceovers for it. And it's freaking hilarious. And I'm going to show you basically the other side of this video where I first saw this actual video. It is from a JonTron video, which I'll probably show right after this. But dude, the way the dude just dubs the freaking characters is so freaking funny. Like you can tell this is all mainly done by one dude. So yeah.
Close the bathroom with all the poop droplets traveling through the air. We're gonna have to throw them out.
Actually, let me go back. Let me go back again before you guys came in with the raid. So basically to catch you guys up, they're basically doing the dude is doing a health inspection on this restaurant, or it looks like a cafeteria, honestly, because of the way the milk has it. And we have this dude where the people call him Dirty Dan. Straight up just goes and tries to be an employee, but he's, spoiler alert, he's not an actual employee. He's just a dude wanting to try to get some free food. So you see him
Dirty
coming
Dan,
in.
God damn it, I was standing here listening the whole time. You stunk up this kitchen something fierce with those butt cheeks of yours clapping out turds. You're supposed to be in there cleaning.
Now I gotta fucking go in here and inspect it. Oh god, it smells like someone took a shit inside of a raw chicken. And of course, look, he used all the toilet paper, left the water running. There's shit stains all over the place, and it looks like he hid a turd in the trash can. I'd love to stand here and point out more violations, but I just can't stand the smell. And I'm afraid all this cooking-ware here is way too close to the bathroom with all the poop droplets traveling through the air. We're gonna have to throw them out. There should never be any cookingware stored within 20 feet of the bathroom at all times. All it takes is one dirty-ass Dan to come on in there and blow his ass Dan out so loud that all your cookingware becomes contaminated. With all the poop droplets, piss droplets, cum droplets, God knows what's going on in that bathroom, you can transfer things like E. coli and other STDs to your customers.
Yeah.
And although it may sound like common sense, I must reiterate at all times that masturbation and sexual relations inside the bathroom is strictly prohibited and would cause for violation. Well, it looks like
he just cuts him off. He just cuts him off like so quickly. What the hell? I didn't expect it to get cut off so quickly.
And sexual relations inside the bathroom is strictly prohibited and would cause for violation. Well, it looks like I've completed my health inspection, so let's have a look at all the violations here. Your heat lamps have black mold. Several employees have told me they don't have thermometers, so they use their finger to check food temperatures.
Oh,
your
jeez.
refrigerator is not cold enough, and all your pots and pans are covered in shit particles. This is definitely a failing test score, and by the looks of all these violations, we're going to get really well acquainted. I'm going to have to keep on coming back here every week till we get it right.
Jeez.
And there you have it, folks. That's a typical day in the life of being.
Are they going to show him steal a watermelon?
Across all sorts of violations and had
please show him to someone steal a watermelon, please.
In the presence of a dirty goddamn Dan.
Dirty goddamn Dan. Oh, they're not going to show it.
Of something very important. The employee, known as Dirty Dan, is actually a Daniel Castro, a wanted felon in the local area. Contact authorities if you see him. Once again, we appreciate.
Oh, come
you
on, show
joining
him
us
still the
today.
watermelon,
I hope
please.
You have learned something that you might not have known before. Make sure you click that subscribe button.
Nah. They didn't show him still the watermelon. Does it show? No, they didn't show him still the watermelon. Okay, we're going to see JonTron. We're seeing the JonTron video. Yeah, there it is. Health and safety. Yeah, no watermelon stealing. Oh, we're showing you the watermelon stealing. I'll get to the specific spot. Where is it? No, it's not here. There it is. Right here. This is where we're gonna show you guys. Right here. Let me put this 1080p. I'm going to show you guys the dude stealing watermelon if it's the last thing I do. We're just going to see this portion of JonTron video. You can see the full video. I've seen this a bunch of times. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I know you guys mostly seen JonTron or at least heard of him. So we're just going to check out this portion where we're going to see the other side where I first saw this particular video from. So we're going to see it all in its non-Djibouti Dubs glory, or at least most.
Hello, I'm Inspector Roy, here to do your regular city health inspection.
Just do your regular city health inspection, not here in inspector garb and a secret serial killer at all. Just Inspector Roy. Very good spaghetti.
Oh, Harry, that's a major
Oh, they call him.
violation. You
Oh,
can't
they
eat-
called him Harry in this in the actual original. They didn't call him Dirty Dan. They didn't call him Dirty Dan, and they called him Dirty Dan in the Djibouti Dubs, but he called him Harry in the actual original video, which is pretty funny. So.
Inspector Roy. Very good spaghetti.
Yo,
Oh, Harry,
Plush
that's a
Mel,
major
welcome to the
violation.
stream.
You can't eat and drink in the kitchen.
Oh, Harry, not only is that a major violation of health, that's a violation of human decency.
Well, Harry,
Yeah.
you just keep messing up here. You've got on dirty clothes. You just wiped your hand with your gloves. You need an apron on. And you've got gloves.
Seriously, like,
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing fine. Earlier, I did my own for fun tier list for Apex weapons, or Apex Legends weapons, or weapons in Apex Legends. I got that sentence way backwards. I'm sorry. English is definitely my first language, so yeah. No suspicions here, but yeah. Like I said earlier, yeah, that dude, that health inspector, the Djibouti Dubs played him off as like super more angry and more like has more expressions, whereas the you can tell that that dude probably is an actual health inspector and just doesn't know how to work a camera. He just goes, oh, you did a lot of violations right here. You wiped your hands with your gloves. You did. See, he sounds so like mellow and just like nonchalant, whereas the Djibouti Dubs made him like super like, oh, God damn it, Dirty Dan. What the fuck? See, it's a very funny contrast. But yeah, freaking straight up Harry in the original version, Harry has this look like straight up hobo, like, oh my, he's like threatening to like tear this place down.
You've got on dirty clothes. You just wiped your hand with your gloves. You need an apron on, and you've got a
he
cloth.
looks seriously like he's mad dogging Inspector Roy right now. All right, I ain't eating in the sink, but you'll be eating through a tube for the rest of your life.
Harry, what are you doing in there without the light
See,
on?
they didn't show this in the Djibouti Dubs where he actually doing some shit in the dark like that.
Can't be washing dishes without the light on.
Now, what are you doing back there? You better not be doing anything illegal under cover of darkness.
Let's see, this is your chemical storage closet, but you have food in here stored with chemicals. Now, that's a violation, and that's a repeat from your last inspection.
This place is like a serious hazard.
Harry about to take
I feel like
yeah.
we're slowly uncovering a crime scene here. Now, why would you need 3 barrels of hydrochloric acid This is a Wendy's.
Harry, that's not a hand sink, that's a prep sink. You just washed your hands on top of your defrosting chicken and contaminated it. And this chicken here, it's a 64 degrees. It's in the danger zone. That should have been stored.
It's in the danger zone. Yeah, yeah, I do. This is basically me just going through and reliving all this different stuff. Is so freaking funny. Now I'm just picturing the voice of Djibouti Dubs just going ham on freaking Harry / Dirty Dan. But it sucks. They didn't have the watermelon stealing. I'll show you the watermelon stealing just in a little bit. But yeah, they're about to do a danger zone.
Refer to a raw chicken as in the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Danger zone.
Harry, there's blood all over this lettuce. You cross-contaminated it.
All right, so that's where the blood came from. They actually, from the Djibouti Dubs, you saw the dude actually carrying a freaking tray of actual blood into the sink, and that's where that freaking blood lettuce came from. Oh my God, I'm learning so much.
No! I mean, I already made the joke, and now it's serious.
Yeah.
It is turning into a murder scene. Now, Harry, what is going on here? You got fingers in the spinach, a foot in the arugula, and that's just bringing a whole new meaning to a head of lettuce.
Harry, I heard that toilet flush, but I didn't hear the hand sink. Did you wash your hands? Gotta wash your hands before you...
I think it's a lot more funnier where it's a lot more funnier than the Djibouti Dubs, where it's just like, my God, Dan, I just heard you just flush the toilet. Now you see you stinking all the place. I can't stand you, Dirty Dan. But yeah, Harry looks so smug. It's so smug in context when
bringing a whole new meaning to a head of lettuce.
freaking he looks so smug.
Harry, I heard that toilet flush, but I didn't hear the hand sink. Did you wash your hands?
See,
Gotta
that's why
wash
he's
your
smiling
hands.
so much.
What's going on? John called me and said the health inspector was here.
Yeah, we failed pretty bad thanks to Harry.
Harry? Who's Harry?
See, he stole the watermelon.
Harry got away with the watermelon scot-free! You gotta be fucking kidding me! He got away with this whole time, you bastards! You've been hoodwinked!
See, I told you. He took the watermelon. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying when he took the watermelon, dude. I told you the truth. He straight up. This is mine for the health inspector. So it's payback. I have the watermelon now. It's Harry's watermelon. Why make him sound like that? But dude, I was so sad they didn't mention the watermelon stealing in the Djibouti Dubs. But this is, I'm like, I know he steals a watermelon. I saw it from the JonTron video, and there it is. I gotta see it again. I gotta see this again.
What's going on? John called me and said the health inspector was here.
Yeah, we failed pretty bad thanks to Harry.
Harry? Who's Harry?
straight stealing the watermelon.
Harry got away with the watermelon scot-free! You gotta be fucking
Happy to steal it too.
This whole time, you bastards! You've been hoodwinked!
Yeah, freaking Harry was so happy to get that watermelon. He was like, yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm like moving around so much, just messing with my tracking and my model. Oh boy, that's all I wanted to show you. That's all I wanted to show you as far as that that watermelon thing. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, I think we've done a good enough stream. It's a 2.5 hour stream. The stream wasn't going to be that long in the first place, so let's just go ahead and actually go to let's go to this stream, this screen right here. All right, so oh geez, that's me popping my chest right here. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming by and watching. And if you guys didn't see the previous me doing the tier list, actually I can show you the tier list. If you guys are if you guys are familiar with I'll do it like this. There no, save image as. I might as well show you. Yeah, I might as well show you the tier list for those of you who haven't seen it. Let me go over and let me upload it because I just saved it on here. Image should be under pictures. Oh, there you are. All right, so that's the tier list right here. For those of you who haven't seen it, here's the tier list. And you probably can't really see it because of there. I'll blow it up a little bit because if you guys can recognize the guns, you guys can recognize the guns, you probably recognize it. So yeah, this is all just for my personal preference of weapons to use in Apex Legends. We got my favorites up in the top, the ones that are awesome to use, the ones that are pretty good to use for me, the ones that that are not my cup of tea. Believe in the Mozambique, that's why I keep telling peoples. And the ones that say I'm sorry, I most likely will not ever use those guys ever again. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So basically I'm gonna remove that. Alrighty, so yeah, that was the tier list I made earlier in the stream and decided what the heck, watch some videos for the rest of like what 30 minutes or so, which actually was more than 30 minutes. I kept pausing the videos and laughing so freaking much. I gotta do a stream where we just laugh and just watch random clips, and mainly from you guys. If you guys want to suggest any clips of me to react to, whether it be VTuber clips or stuff like that, maybe we could do a new probably do some stuff like that. If you have some suggestions, I can't speak, dude, but yeah, any suggestions for the future of any streams like that, if you guys want me to react to stuff like that, then I am all for that, man. I am definitely all for reacting to stuff like that. I am always down. Alrighty, so with that being said, I'm just go ahead and just get this raid going. We streamed for about an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, so let's just see who's available for us to raid. Let's see, we could raid Saw. Saw is doing a just chatting stream, looks like. Oh, we can also raid Rumi. Rumi is doing the stream now. Shy Stitch is on. We got Frost Fox. We got VTuber Queen. We got Serena VTuber. We got Celio playing some Final Fantasy X. Oh, we got Josie. Josue. Joy. I remember Joy. It's been a while since I actually seen them stream. And they're playing some Splatoon. They're playing some good Splatoon. Let me see what they're doing. Let me see what they're up to. Because we got other ones. We got Poppy playing Fall Guys. We got Kijit. They're doing a just chatting stream. Actually, we haven't. I'm thinking who to raid. We can either raid Joy or oh, they're doing their dog VTuber model. Cute. I haven't seen. It looks like they're doing a story mode. Joy's doing the story mode of Splatoon 2. Poppy is doing dang, this freaking Fall Guys, dude. Ooh, just getting smacked. Let me see what Saw's up to. Oh wow, they're doing VR chat. I was about to say V chat. I was like, no, that's not right. It's VR chat. My God, I keep freaking forgetting how thick her thighs are, dude. They're gigantic. It's insane. For a snake lady, she has some gigando thighs. It's insane. You know what? Since it's going to be our first time raiding Saw, I think it'd be a good start. I think this is a good start. I've been somewhat fans with her for a good time, and I need to have this excuse to raid her. I need to do it. All right, let's go ahead and get this raid going. And yeah, like I said before, thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out the stream. And I hope you guys like me using the VUp program. It is a bit of a work in progress, as you can tell. It's not fully the craziest out here, but at least I can move my arm like this, so you know I can show you guys my arm for raids, just like that we had tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out the stream. Next stream we will have is on Sunday to play some DNF duels, so make sure you stick around for that. Anyways, thank you so much. Give Saw the support they deserve, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.